And we are here and we are live. Welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack. Kind of a little bit of late and pack, but not too late. On a Monday morning, um, back to school and back to work, man. 420 HPOV Boulevard, got to get it together, man. Got to get back on this school schedule, man. Back to school for the kids, whenever back to school is starting, football is starting, which I'm so glad that we have. And the Packers, we started off, I think, the best way we could have. I think the Packers started off the best way we could have. Niehoff in the building. Shout out to my boy Dave. Yeah, man, got to get it back together, man. It's been a long summer, for the children and all this and that, and we got to get back into the groove. We a little tardy today to school and all that. To school and all that, we're a little tardy today, but it is what it is. As long as we make it, we'll be fine. But back to the Packers, man. Shout out to KHTV. Good morning, my boy. Packers Kingdom finna drop. Good morning to you, bro. Hit the like button. You damn right about that. And subscribe. Packers Kingdom's hitting them hard today. All right, but back to football, you guys. Back to football, okay? Now I'm going to start this off, okay? Like I told my good friend. Milto just last night. He came through. Higher Point of View Gaming. Shout out to Higher Point of View Gaming. That whole channel community over there. But I was just telling him, like, hey man, listen, now what we're not gonna do is not celebrate what's good for us, right? We're not gonna not celebrate and ignore it. But what I do want to say, we all know, just as everybody looks good in shorts when we first start training camp. This guy looks good, that guy looks good. Okay, we won preseason game down. I do like what I seen, but let's just chill a little. Now we can discuss it. You know what I'm saying? I love optimism. Super Bowl aspirations should and still are going to be here. But let's take it with a grain of salt. At least let's get a whole complete preseason. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the 3 games out the way, and we could look at each 3 games. But if you want to say if there's any other better way to start, I don't think we could have. So we really did a good job coming out. I'm looking at Anders, y'all. I mean, the rest looks good. Some of the stuff looks how I thought it would. LVN looks good. Very good pressure. Quay look good. The front 4 look good. Sacked by LVN. Evan Williams, 6 tackles, and he just was making plays all over the field. And even Joseph, 1 for 1 as far as this field goes, but Anders 2 for 2, and he hit a 46-yarder. So I mean, I was very happy about that. Okay, so shout out to Miscellaneous. Hell yeah, go Pack go. We are back on the field. That is more, what I'm excited about, and what's more important to me. The Packers are back on the field. Win, lose, or draw this game, and we ended up winning, which is good. But again, preseason has nothing to do with the win or loss. It has a lot to do with who gets in, what they did. And, pretty much, man, we got some guys who were really standouts, man. Wicks, obviously, probably the star of the day. Just 1 pass caught, but, 3rd and 4, 65-yarder, bro. It just looked beautiful, and it just looked like he belonged. And it really looks like, what they were saying all summer long about this guy, right? About Wicks. His coach came out and said something, again, it could be a lot of smoke and mirrors, but when you see a guy come out like that, that is great. Grant Dubose. Hello, Grant Dubose now, okay? We are going to have to keep an eye on him. A decent game. Few catches, impressive route running. Showed a little bit of everything for Mr. Grant. Happy about that. Wake and Pack, good morning, good people. Good morning to my boy Zane Strong in the building. Yeah, a little sluggish today on 420 HPOV Boulevard, but we going to get it back together, back to school. I'm gonna tell y'all this: the warden ain't here, so y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sneak me one in. But this is just a cheers, man, for real, to everybody watching, and just to the Packers being on the field again. So that's what we definitely gonna do. So that's that. Miscellaneous, what's up? Replay gang for sure. Appreciate you, man. Hey, get the replay game together. Make sure everybody doing their thing over there. Shout out to Miscellaneous. Niehoff, Clifford haters got to slow their roll a little now. Yeah, definitely. Again, talking to my boy Packers Kingdom, I asked him, y'all might have witnessed it. I'm like, yo, what's up with this backup QB battle, which is something we need to be watching at. But again, we need a bigger sample size, right? One game ain't gonna do anything. But Clifford did do his thing, and so did Pratt. Do their thing. I mean, just look like they know what they're doing, running an offense, completing passes. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Just the simple stuff, man. We got to start keeping it simple. And we talk about the backups, okay? When it comes to the starters, obviously, Jordan Love looked the part. And after an off season like we had with Love, I wouldn't even call it a dispute. Mini holdout. We paid the man the money. People's wondering, did we pay him too much? This, that, and the third. If you're going to come out and look any kind of way, it would be nice to come and look like Jordan Love looked when he first came out. 2 for 2, 63 yards and a touchdown. We don't need any more than that. Josh Jacobs, would he get a rush for 8 yards? Marshawn Lloyd did get banged up a little bit, but we've seen a rush from him. Man, listen, again, it's only one game, but you got to call a spade a spade. Emmanuel Wilson, I don't know. Do we really want to let this guy go on the practice squad? I don't know the rules. I don't know how tied in he is to us or anything about that, but should we even let this guy get on the practice squad? And what does that say for A.J. Dillon? I've always had A.J. Dillon's back. I'm not saying, hey, anything is over. I'm not saying anybody's getting cut, but I'm like, okay, Emmanuel Wilson is looking really, really good. Ernie Martinez in the building. What's up, man? What's the word? Good morning, Packer fans. Good morning. How do you download Madden 25? Bro, it's going to pop up in your thing, bro. It's going to pop up in your shit. I mean, you already pre-ordered, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's time yet. Tomorrow's the day, right? So, yeah, it'll be, it'll be on there. Shit. Download that WWE, Zane. I'm still pissed off about that. But I know they ain't got nothing to do with you, but I don't know. They got to get that shit together. Wilson looking good. A.J. Dillon better step up. Absolutely, Zane. I can't put it in any better way. But yeah, what I was asking Packers Kingdom was about Pratt and Sean Clifford, that battle. And Packers Kingdom was like, well, Sean Clifford's more of a gamer. He's more of an in-game guy, not a practice guy. Now, does he need to turn into a practice guy to be the ultimate backup? Absolutely, because, you got to hold a standard. But, you know what I'm saying? It might be true. He might just be a gamer, in-game type guy. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. So, yeah, that was good to see. And, Pratt hold his own, too. That was good to see. My boy Fred in the building. Hold it down, homie. Freddie Rupert, what's the word, homie? Yeah, Dubose, man. Hey, hey, just like Emmanuel Wilson, just like Dubose, it's like, all right, we can't just say these guys do or don't deserve a roster spot if they come out and do the same thing for 3 games in this preseason. It's going to be tough, okay? It's going to be tough decisions to make. Good problem to have, right, with all this competition. But damn, I mean, Emmanuel Wilson looks like he's ready to make an impact, bro. AJ got to step it up. Evan Williams, yes. You say it 3 times. I ain't on that Evan Williams. I'm on that Hennessy, man. But We might have to go take another shot for the homie, man, because Evan Williams was all over the place and just looks like he belongs. Looks like he belongs. Niehoff, Evan Williams making a run at safety, absolutely. I mean, when you play like that, when you're all over the field like that, I mean, it's going to be hard to keep a motherfucker off. So definitely, shout out to my boy Joe, Northern Cali. Evan Williams is a tackling machine. Yes, he is. Led the team in tackles, y'all. Rookie safety leading the team in tackles, man. Pretty good, man. Went out there and did what he needed to do. Pratt, nice throws, definitely. And we know what he can throw, but I'm looking at the control and the command at the line of scrimmage. Just, bro, look like a professional. I mean, him and Clifford just looks like they have some type of grasp of this offense. Okay. My boy Joe said we dominated the game, not just one. Absolutely. I would agree with that. Again, grain of salt, right? Grain of salt, preseason. Obviously, Cleveland wanted to win, obviously, but just didn't work out like that for them. And we came out and did what we needed to do to win the game and pretty much beat them down. Man drops today at 4. Are you sure, Zane? Are you sure? I thought it was tomorrow. They come out on the 16th, right? That's what I thought. We get 3-day early access. Please let me know, Zane. Don't have me panicking. And we definitely ain't doing a stream because I didn't know. Madden was dropping today. I didn't know. I didn't think it was dropping today, Zane. Double check, double back on that, and let me know. I thought it was tomorrow, bro. Let us know. My boy Joe, yeah, Dubois showed out in blocking too, absolutely. And man, Matt LaFleur is a sucker for tight ends and wide receivers to block. If you block, LaFleur will give you a shot. He will give you a shot. Freddie Roper Nixon lost him a job. They got to have Bull and Williams on the field. I'm going to agree with you. And then again, man, I've always said, I didn't say, I want Nixon to come in and start this and that. All I said was Nixon will get better at his position. That was the first year that he played that position, and that he's just going to be in there as a bridge, as a segue until these rookies are ready. Now, if these rookies are ready right damn now, there's no way that they can have Nixon in there in certain spots if this is the way Evan Williams, Bullard, and we'll see what happens with Oladapo. We'll see what happens with Anthony Johnson Jr. If those guys are stepping up the way they need to and can play the slot role, yes. I mean, we'll see less and less of Keyshawn. But again, I still think Keyshawn's going to be in there in certain situations. But, let's just have that guy returning the ball. Speaking of returning the ball, Packers Kingdom says Nixon not good. Didn't do good that game. Keep getting roasted by third strings. I'm still going to chill, though. I'm still going to chill on that. Again, the plan is to have Evan Williams and or Bullard and or whomever else to come in and step in and take that role. We are paying Keyshawn a lot. Let's just focus on him returning. And as far as returning, this is a trial and error, you guys, not just for us, but for the NFL. We don't even know if these rules are going to stay in place. It's a new rule, a new shit going on. So we cannot expect game one. Week one, we still going to have issues with this thing, but this is week one in preseason. So you got to expect sloppy play all over the place. But as far as a whole game and it being the first preseason game, as far as overall, I mean, the Packers look like a team who is going to win them a few games, Dave Niehaw, backup right tackle, looking kind of suspect. Another thing that is a work in progress. We knew, this O-line is going to be a shuffle. It's going to take time for them to really, figure out what's going on there, number one. And then number two, staying and getting continuity. Guys got to get used to playing each other. So, that is one of the things, that we would probably call a weak link on our offensive unit. We know we got the receivers, we got the tight ends, we got the running backs, we got the quarterback. It's pretty much, the offensive line is what really has to establish themselves, and I think that's just going to take a little longer in a year. And things like that takes a little longer, especially when you're dealing with a whole new lineup, and especially when you go by the model of best five. Bullard in the slot, I think that's the move. Absolutely, but again, I just think it's going to be all interchangeable. Yeah, he's going to be in the slot, but he might also be high. He might be deep. You know what I'm saying? He might be low. But yes, he can definitely do that. Him and Williams, I see them both being interchangeable, and that's pretty much what we got them for, back to back in the draft, right? Not literally back to back, but back to back safety picks like that. I mean, so I hope to see them in there. If we see them in there this early, that means they did what they needed to do in the film room, in practice, and they're ready to go. Absolutely, absolutely. Shout out to Joe. Monk showed me something as well as Glover. I agree. More work in progress though. More of a work in progress. We're gonna see what's going on, but yeah, we interior looks a little better. And then again, man, sample size, y'all. I don't want to do too much now. We get 3 preseason games and we can compare and contrast all of them. Cool. You know what I'm saying? It might just be goddamn Cleveland don't know what the fuck they doing yet, or they getting their shit together, or well, I don't know what Cleveland was trying to look at or accomplish. But so that's why it's a little tricky with the preseason. That's why people always say win, lose, or draw. We won. It looks good. Everybody look good out there, but let's chill. Week 1 in Brazil is when it really gonna matter. We playing the Eagles, and then the week after that, Indianapolis. So let's get through this preseason. Again, we're gonna call out the good, call out the bad, but still got to take it with a grain of salt. It is still the preseason, first game of football for us in so long. But again, at the end of the day, it looks really good. Sean Ryan was solid at center. Yeah, I still, I still see him as a guard, but I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen as far as the O line. Again, we'll just get a little bit of this sample size each preseason game, put it all together, and see what we have. But yeah, it is good that Sean Ryan, was solid at center, and that the rookies too, Monk too, did good. AJ in the building, finna drop, bro. What's up with you, bro? Thanks for coming through. Holla at you soon, man. Shout out to AJ in the building, y'all. Shout out to Josh. 1K, what's the word with you, bro? What's good? What's good? My boy Milto. My boy Milto is in the building. Hey, hit that like button. That's a constant reminder. Hit the like button. Milto, what's up with you? Angry Casual Fan, Cut Dylan. Hey, bro, much as much as I got his back, bro, again, grain of salt, but we need to see something. We're going to need to see something. But, man, I mean, his leadership, him knowing the playbook, I just thought, and he came in shape better than ever. But just because you come in shape, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But Wilson looked really good. And we used the draft pick on Lloyd, Marshawn Lloyd, and obviously the big free agency acquisition in Josh Jacobs, man. So, yes. Does he have to step it up? Yes. Cut him? Not yet. Not yet. We need to see a little more, bro. We need to see more. But, yeah, if we just talking about this one game, yeah, Wilson looked better. He did. Absolutely. Hicks Howard, Emmanuel Wilson looked great. Quay was everywhere. Definitely was. Causing pressure. Looks like Quay gonna be, and then again, already Quay was leading amongst the league leaders. I mean, team leaders in tackles anytime he's around, injured or not injured. So if he can stay healthy, I mean, he is gonna be a machine. He is gonna be a real deal problem and machine. And you can tell Jeff Hafley is going to use him a certain way. And speaking of Jeff Hafley, man, you can I don't know if y'all did so far, but the defense just looks a little different. The pass rush looks a little different to me, getting pressures, no turnovers, but it kind of looks like that ball, man, is going to be up for grabs, for us. We're going to get a lot of opportunities at getting that ball back because of the pass rush, and I'm happy about that. Lucas Van Ness, man, that is what we need to see. Not just the sack he got, but the pressures and just him being, just really causing hell to offensive tackles, offensive linemen. Nihop, after what I saw, I'm all in on defensive concept, even though it was just preseason. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good deal there for mentioning that it's preseason. I think people got to just get that in their heads a little more. Hey, I love it. It looks good, but man, we've seen teams go undefeated in the preseason. As soon as the regular season comes, again, it's a different monster, okay? It's football, but it's not regular season football, okay? Hey, we all happy to see him on the field, see the green and gold just moving back and forward, and just seeing guys get a chance, seeing guys in training camp that we've been talking about, and he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Seeing all that, that is great. But again, I'm still going to say pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? On pretty much anything. That's a small sample size. Let's get these 3 preseason games and see if Dubose does the same thing for 3 games. If Emmanuel Wilson does the same thing for 3 games. It's about consistency. And it's about, doing it for a few games in a row, man. Anybody could come out and ball out one game. I don't know. We need to see a little more. So, yeah, but in Hafley, we trust for sure. Ernie Martinez, I saw an article by a sports writer saying that the Packers should do a trade for CeeDee Lamb by trading Watson in 2025 draft pick. I don't want, I just don't want to be tied up into a big contract like that. Would it be nice? Yes, but I'm sorry. I just rather, keep Christian Watson. I'm not saying he could be a CeeDee Lamb, but it'll be cheaper to keep a Watson than a CeeDee Lamb, and Watson looks good. I just think this is a big prove year for Watson, and I think we will all be happy. I just think that's smoke and mirrors. Would it be a bad thing to get CeeDee? Hell no. Would it really help us out? Hell yeah. But we got this guy named Wicks. I think we got enough at wide receiver for us to put a trade in that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Christian Watson, obviously the past 2 years, he's been about a lot of the trade talks, but I'd rather keep him. Absolutely, Zane. Kicking started off great. Let's keep it going. I mean, that was my main take from this whole deal. I'm watching Anders like a hawk. 2 for 2, hit a 46-yarder. So we ain't have no issues with that. And again, hopefully the kid could keep it up, man. We brought in more competition for him. Excuse me. We brought in more competition for him. So hopefully, that was enough for him to get up off, not get up off his ass, but get up off, his slumps that he's been in, and get up off of that season that he had last year, and really start off the right way. And you can't start off any better than he did. Nahov, at Ernie, don't believe all the clickbait out there. I saw we were trading Watson for God's sake. Yeah. Watson has been a talk in like fake trade talks for the Packers for a while. So Milto, I like Keyshawn Nixon. Don't give a fuck. Me either, bro. I like him too. I mean, he makes a big impact just for the locker room. He's a big homie. He's an energetic guy. He gets the guys going, and I think he'll be fine. But again, that is the whole point. Hey, if these rookies don't step up and can't play the slot position, we will have Keyshawn in there. But hey, we might not have to. And he's still going to be in there. But the lesser snaps, I think the better. I'm not opposed to that. But I still think he could bring something to the table. Shout out to Packers fan 12. Defense looked fast and aggressive. I agree with you. It just looks a little different, man. Looks a little more intense. Looks a little different. Looks like people are flying around. And again, no turnovers, but it just looked like a couple of opportunities for that ball, bro. Couple of opportunities that ball could have been plucked out of the air, man. For real. My boy Joe Howard, the running back, also flashed, as well as Wilson, tight end. Absolutely. And with those guys, like, we're just going to have to see them keep it up. You know what I'm saying? AJ says Reed in a slot. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's where he fits. That's his main home base. But if you guys know Matt LaFleur and his offense, everybody gets a crack at the slot throughout the game. You know what I'm saying? So How about Wicks in the slot? Okay, is we gonna say no about that? You seen what he did. How about Wicks in the slot? We remember, bro. It would be times Lazard was in the slot, Devontae Adams was in the slot. So this offense is going to allow multiple people to be in the slot. But Jaden Reed, absolutely. I mean, that's his pretty much main spot. But Christian Watson can do it. Wicks can do it. Romeo can do it. So we'll see about that. Packers Kingdom. If I'm Halfley, I'll match them up. Bullard play the short guys, and Evan and Anthony Jr. and Ladipo can play big slot and tight ends. I was of that too. We seen, like I said, Oladapo showed. They all have like they all got skills and they all could get the job done. But Oladapo some of them excel in different things. Oladapo, man, he guards tight ends really well. He showed that in his college film, and he showed that during the Senior Bowl, like one-on-ones, really guarding tight ends. He's a bigger guy. So, yes, absolutely. I think those guys are going to be interchangeable, too. This whole team's going to be interchangeable, bro, and that's how you have a great team. You can't just have, you do this and you do that. No, you can do this, and that, and also you can do this, and that. Interchangeable on the offense as far as who's a slot receiver is going to be. Every other play, it could be a different receiver in the slot. That's how LaFleur does it. When it comes to the defense, who's going to be in the slot? Hey, every other play, it could be a different. You have Bullard, or depending on the matchup, you have Evan Williams. Again, man, good problem to have. Just like to see us having a rotation. Super Bowl teams have good rotations, right? Like I always talked about San Francisco, even though they ain't won the Super Bowl. Glad they lost both of them, the last two they went to. But, when you look at their defensive line, when you look at the receiving group, it's like, man, they got guys on top of guys on top of guys. Well, it is looking like we are heading towards that with our team. We got guys all over the place. Randy Martinez, true, David. I don't want Watson traded. We don't need Lamb. I thought it was a stupid article. Yeah, and again, you already know how I feel about media. Again, it is still summer. It is still, now preseason games are here. They can start talking about shit like that, but everything is clickbait. There's not a game on Sunday. Obviously, preseason games, stuff like that. But, you're still going to get these clickbait titles out here. And, just treat them accordingly, man. Read it for fun, but don't look too deep into it. Joe, Diller has some good snaps. We need him to continue that throughout preseason. We might have our backup swing tackle. I hope so. And a lot of people are against him. A lot of people think, he's done. A lot of people don't like, they just think, this is his last stop. So, yes, he would have to do what he needs to do. But, hey, backup swing tackle, we'll take it. We'll take it. And that shows that our starting tackles are well. Zach Tom, we just hope that he continues to just, get healthy. And I think we'll be fine on left and right tackle. Shout out to Rasheed Walker. Yes, the whole D-line, Joe, Wyatt played well. The whole D-line, bro, just looked like a unit, bro. It looked like, they are up for the challenge to just go out there and attack. It just looks different. Interior pressure, just people flying around. It looks really different. Knee hop, that's what it was. Strip fumble. I was thinking about like INTs, but yes, that is what happened, and Evan Williams was the cause of that. Aggressive play. And yeah, man, we're gonna need a lot of that. We're gonna need a lot of that. Packers Kingdom, everybody rallying to the ball. We're tackling, not blowing coverages from team 1 to team 4. Absolutely. Yeah, even the backups look like they just look like they belong. They look like they knew what was going on. They knew what they was doing. Wooden flashed a bit. Yeah, so for us to be mentioning all of these defensive linemen just shows, LVN, Wooden, Wyatt, it's going to be a long day for a lot of offensive lines out there. We got a rotation now. So, yes, Joe, that's terrific, bro. Angry Casual fan, Watson for Ayuk, I'll take it. I mean, yeah, listen, we know how you feel about Watson, but Ayuk, we can't take away what he he's a good player. I ain't even gonna say great yet, though. I ain't even gonna say great. For him to be great, I think wherever he does go, whether it's Pittsburgh, whatever, he got to go shine there. Sometimes you got to be careful. San Francisco has a great system that doesn't. Hey, Shanahan knows how to score. I mean, he knows how to run offense. Okay, so we're going to see if this Ayuk is if he is a product of the system, product of good coaching, of being put in the right place, or he can just be the type of wide receiver that could go out and ball for everybody. Hell, he might do better without Shanahan. But again, seems like they're at odds, and Ayuk gonna be gone, man. I mean, for now, yeah. I mean, Lamb is a better player than Watson right now. Ayuk is a better player than Watson right now. So, angry casual fan, I like Nixon at cornerback 4. Absolutely, absolutely. That he could be able and should be able to handle. Reed at his best in college, the X. Uh, he was playing a different role in college, though. This is Matt LaFleur's offense, so he's been more in the slot in LaFleur's offense. But again, he's going to be all over the place. All these receivers are going to be all over the place. They're all going to get a chance, a crack at slot throughout the game. Dave Niehoff, if they put linebackers against our slot receivers, good luck. Oh yeah, they're going to be in trouble. No matter who's playing the slot, they will be in trouble. Packers Kingdom, I want to put Wicks in the slot and Reed in the backfield. I mean, again, this stuff can happen and can be interchangeable. Okay, you might see that on the play. I would not be shocked if you see that in the play. That's been done before. Reed has been in the backfield before, short period of time. I think he can be used more there. Again, he's like a mini Debo, the way he can be used. But again, like you just said, he's good at the X too. So we got a lot of interchangeable guys. Angry casual fan, Watson and Reed need to alternate in the slot. Absolutely. Hey, bro, I say Wicks too. Bro. Throw Wicks up in there too in the slot. Sources say man drops in 2 or 3 hours. Okay. I didn't know that. I really thought it was tomorrow, bro. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll do something, but we'll see. Shout out to Gooseby, my boy, man. Shout out to the whole 215, man. Philadelphia in this motherfucker. Milto, sometime this season, Quay's name would, hold on. In sentences with Warner, Roquan Smith, Williams. Okay. For sure. Why it look good? There's one turnover via Evan Williams. Okay, so listen. Evan Williams has been mentioned enough in this chat, so you know what we about to do. Hold up. I ain't gonna go crazy though today. We will take another shot. You guys stop mentioning him, okay? Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Stop mentioning Evan Williams, bro. But it is good to see the young guy just really coming in there and just, taking advantage, bro. We seen from the first day of rookie minicamp when he's coming in, calling plays, communicating, like, bro, like we drafted us some pros. We drafted us some guys who are ready to play now. You know what? We always, as Packer fans, project player, the Rashawn Garys, the LVNs. But we also got guys who come straight in and do what they need to do, such as it looks like Evan Williams is going to do, such as a Jaden Reed did last year, led all Packers, rookies, all-time type deals, type shit. I forgot exactly what he did, but, he did something great. So there is a shot to that, okay? All right, we're going to chill. That's it. But I feel we didn't say Evan Williams' name enough for me to do that. Shout out to the young buck. He has to keep it up. Love's deep ball's looking better. That was a concern going into this season. Concern for some. I just think, bro, I mean, like, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Did they have a three-pointer when they first came in the league? No. But what eventually ended up happening? They ended up, through their other game. You know, they crafted the other parts of their game enough that they had enough time to like, all right, now we're gonna work on the deep ball or on a three. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the same situation here. Again, first year starter last year, so yeah, of course, yeah, the deep ball is gonna get better every year. Gooseby doesn't trust Watson. Keep Heath and Dubose. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a tough decision to cut Heath or Dubose. And I do trust Watson. You don't Gooseby. Let's be clear. You don't trust him, his game. You don't think it's gonna, you know, shine and flash, or you don't trust him staying healthy. Which one is it? Niehoff. The reason Reed was drafted lower was because he was on a crappy Michigan State team. That might be right, but when you turn on the film, like bro was just, regardless if the team was crappy, bro was really still doing his thing. You know, won a lot of 50-50 balls all over the field. And, you know, you can tell the difference when he was on the field and not. Gooseby says Evan Williams is Micah Hyde 2.0. Lord have mercy. We hope so. And shit, let's go 2.5. I just think he's a better athlete than Micah Hyde. So if he can put it all together, he can definitely be like a Micah Hyde. And shout out to Micah Hyde, man. The guy we let go too early. He was like a Swiss Army knife. He was like a Swiss Army knife. Niehoff got to find a way to get Bullard and Williams on the field at the same time. That would definitely happen. All this stuff is going to happen, you guys. Offense interchangeable, defense interchangeable. Absolutely, Evan Williams is Mike High 2.0. Funny he wears 33. Hey, maybe it's not funny. Maybe it's meant to be, bro. Feel me? Maybe it's meant to be. Shout out to my boy Gooseby. Gooseby coming through, man, showing some love, bro. Thanks for watching, bro. Appreciate you. Gooseby. Me and him been at it for a while too, man. Been watching for a while. I like to thank everybody for watching. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get up out of here. But you know, a lot to look forward to. My key deal of the day though, you guys, is you know, grain of salt. But let's get 3 games. Let's at the end of the 3 games, we'll be able to judge better. You know what I'm saying? Let's not cancel anybody. AJ Dillon still going to have a chance, do what he needs to do, but you know, let's get a bigger sample size. When Watson is healthy, our offense is better. Absolutely. He just changes it. He's just that talented. And I'm not letting go and giving up on what he can do. Yeah. You know, again, he's working in too from being injured, and just for him to get some reps is good. Joe's talking about Oladapo got some reps on special teams and good start, but just overall good start by the Packers. Period, man. 2 more games to go in the preseason. Let's you know, let's chill. You know what I'm saying? But it looks so good, especially to top it off with that throw. You know, from Love to Wicks, that was a beautiful thing, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that. So that's good. But yeah, we're gonna get up out of here, man, and we will be back tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Niehoff, man. Shout out to Gooseby. Shout out to my boy Joe, Northern Cali. Shout out to the cousins from the north. All right. Shout out to, hey, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to my boy Milto, Zane Strong, of course. Zane, I'm gonna check on that Madden, bro. You got me now. I gotta go check and see what's going on with that. Shout out to Packers Kingdom. Angry Casual Fan was good with you. Ernie Martinez, appreciate you coming through. AJ, appreciate you coming through. Packers Fan 12, appreciate you coming through. My boy Milto. Ernie Martinez. Josh 1K. Pack house today. My nigga Freddie Roper came through. Appreciate all y'all for coming through, man. Football is here. I just can't wait for Brazil. Miscellaneous, thank you for coming through. Anybody watching the replay right now, hit the like button. KHTV, thank you for coming through. But yeah, we getting up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. I gotta figure out what's going on with this Madden thing. Zane got me going crazy, bro. I'm about to see what's up with it. But yeah, we getting up out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.